putty that you don't know that you have. All right, and that's why that question is why is this glazing putty so hard to work with? All right. Well, I get that question a lot from people who are just trying their hand at it to get something new, you know, and trying to get some experience, and it doesn't work for them the way it works for me, you know. And I discovered one of the things that people aren't doing is they're not emptying the container out onto some kind of surface and remixing it all up. Okay, people wouldn't assume to do that. Okay, but I've learned to do that with a brand new container of material. Okay, because that might have been sitting on a shelf for 6 months, 2 months, who knows how long. Okay, it's unknown to me. I just got it. Okay, but who knows, you know, how long it's been sitting. So because it's made out of natural materials, okay, the oils in it will migrate. They'll go, you know, like it's like you know, like natural peanut butter, how you have to re-stir it so it be right. Okay, that's exactly what I'm going to do with this. Okay, I'm gonna take all the contents out, remix it up. Okay, I'm gonna put on this cardboard here, you know, because you know the cardboard is a little absorbent. Okay, it'll absorb some of those oils, okay, into this cardboard, and it'll help remove any stickiness that might be part of the putty. Okay, these are all questions that you wouldn't even know you had. All right, but if you start doing stuff like this, I want you to remember, you know, what I'm doing, so that you can say, I didn't mix it up. Okay, so you can know. All right, so I've got my bucket here. Okay, it's a brand new bucket. That's the thing right there, right? The cut it with. Okay, so this out here. Bam. Okay, I'm just gonna pull this out. This looks like a brand new batch, man. It looks really, really good. And it might be, because I have the folks at Sarco mix me up my own custom blend. So this is my own custom blend. It's got zinc mixed into it, because zinc is like a antimicrobial. It inhibits mold and stuff. And where I am in Tampa, I mean, moisture is a big problem, you know, and we got mold everywhere. And so, I mean, here you probably wouldn't have a problem, you know, because it's more arid, more dry, you know, but there, geez, you know, I've had molding, my glazing get mold on it. After I put it on, I have to go back and, you know, and fix it all up and stuff, you know, take it out and redo it. I'm gonna put my gloves back on. This is a little messy. I mean, a little messy process. Okay. None of this stuff is hard, okay? But you gotta know to do it, okay? I'm just reusing my gloves because I'm a cheapskate. And those dang gloves are so expensive now. I mean, they used to be like $5 for a box, man, of 100. Now it's like 15 bucks or something like that. I'm like, come on, man. You know? This mixture, I think traditionally it's like I was saying, that powdered limestone. You know, the technical term for that is called calcium carbonate. Okay, it's got that, and it's got like the natural oils. I'm just making this up. I'm just guessing here, but boiled linseed oil or linseed oil, you know, something like that, which is a natural oil that would have been used in woodworking and stuff. But it's also got another secret additive, okay, that makes it skin over really fast in that 2 days. Remember I was telling you this stuff is superior because it will set up in 2 days, right? Okay, so you can paint it. There's something in it that nobody else puts in theirs that gives this stuff the advantage. You know, and really, honestly, my whole business of restoring windows and doing window work, it revolves, it's made possible by this putty. It really is, you know. So I tell everybody I can about this, but I don't get anything from them, you know. But so my goal, you know, in this enterprise, you know, is to kind of keep the craft alive, you know, because this hands-on stuff that I do, you know, nobody does anymore. And I'm going to mix this stuff in there too while I'm at it. You know, it's just so, I mean, it's so dangerous getting lost. Like, I have trouble finding people where I live who want to help, you know. So, and it's not like.
Do you use treated wood and temper?
Sometimes. If I do, it has to be kiln dried, you know.
So, excuse me, what's this one again? Is the same thing?
Same product. It's
Same
just
product?
it's just little baby container.
Gotcha,
you know?
gotcha.
This is what I'll sell people at the shop. Like, they'll come by the shop and they'll want some glazing putty to do their own windows. You know, they don't want to get a big old thing like this. You know, I'll give them one of these.
Gotcha.
A little bit more affordable. All right. So, I mean, really, that's all I'm doing. I mean, I'm just gonna knead it all together. Okay. See how the oil's starting to soak in there. Okay. Yeah, so this is a new batch, so it's already pretty well mixed. It doesn't feel like it's separated a whole lot. So, okay. See, just kneading it all back together.
And doing that, we're just like accessing the oils from it?
Yeah, it's mixing everything back together, you know, because being made out of natural products, they can separate over time, and you just want to make sure that I like to make sure that the product that I'm using at the top of the bucket is the same consistency as at the bottom of the bucket. And so I'm intentionally making sure that it's that way. Okay. So, you know, and I'll just leave this on the table, and we can all pick from it while we're doing our fun. You know what I'm saying? You can grab yourself a little ball, you know, and then go do your thing when it's time. Okay. This looks like it's about ready. It feels really nice, and I can say that because I've used a lot of this stuff, and I know what it feels like when it's not feeling really nice. So it might be like ultra sticky, you know, like if the oils have migrated one way or the other, you know, it's like it'll be really juicy, and maybe the bottom will be really dry or something like that.
It looks almost like the play sand, or like a kind of like that, like the consistency.
This stuff is really silky smooth, actually, because it's not gritty at all.
Wood putty gets really tasty.
So that's that. Okay, so I'm gonna take these guys off again. Okay, good. So that's what you got to do just to get it ready. Okay.